So what we tried to do when we planned the session on emerging therapies for the future was to think about what are areas that are under development, that have the highest potential for bringing us one step closer to having something to offer to the patients. In this context, we selected three topics that we think are particularly relevant. One is emerging advances in the context of viral-mediated delivery of therapies, and these include not only the delivery of growth factors, for example, like GDNF, but also there's the hope that we may be able to intervene at the gene level by downregulating some genes that we think would be beneficial to downregulate in the context of these diseases. So that was the first talk of the session. And in the second talk, we covered immune-related therapies. And here, of course, this is on its own. Almost each of these topics would be sufficient for a whole meeting. But here there's a lot going on. We are making important strides towards the understanding of how the immune system is involved in disease like Parkinson's disease and also in other neurodegenerative diseases. And so there's a great hope that antibody-based therapies to target specific molecules will be valuable, but also understanding how we may be able to regulate the activity of immune cells like T cells and microglia and astrocytes that are usually activated or overactivated in the context of neurodegenerative diseases. So that was the topic of the second presentation. In the third talk, it was really more about emerging therapies that are closer to the clinic, and we got a beautiful overview of many efforts that are ongoing. Going from targeting channels, molecules that are responsible for synaptic function, for example, all the way to maybe having one day tools to correct DNA in the genome to prevent the expression of mutant and altered proteins. So I think the session was really well received. It was, of course, very diverse, very broad. We covered a lot of ground, but we gave hopefully a perspective of where we are going, and that there's many reasons to be optimistic and hopeful about the future.